Hi, friends and family. It's Cheryl again. Ooh. Well, friends, I am beat. I am tired. I just had a hour and 15-minute workout. I am in the Planet Fitness parking lot and I can't go any further. I am tired. I decided that I would just come and stretch out and take a rest before I head home. I do want to stop by Office Bags to look for some pens. I think they call them office pens, but anyway, I want to maybe put something on the ceiling in BB to help decorate, and so I'm gonna go there. But here I am stretched out in BB. I'm getting me a short rest. I had a marvelous workout, and so I decided to just sit here. Things are a little bit in disarray because I'm telling you, I just came on in here and I just stretched out because I needed to rest my muscles. Oh, I worked out pretty good today, longer than I anticipated. My goal was the number 50, about 50 pounds of resistance, 50 reps. I was able to do that on most of the machines except for the one that's for your arms, back of your arms. I was only able to do, well, I did 40. I don't push myself. I do what I can do, and then I keep it moving. So I just wanted to stop and say hello. Here's another fan right here that I use when I'm sleeping in the car. It blows right down on me. But I have my astronaut fan right here, and he is doing his job. Feels so good. But anyway, that's what I'm doing today. I have Vacation Bible School a little bit later on, but I still had to get my workout again because my knees were getting stiff. And my goal is to keep good mobility, be able to get up and down without any problems, be able to move when I will need to move, and move swiftly if I have to move swiftly. You don't never know when somebody's dog is going to chase you. And I know I don't always use correct grammar, and I know correct grammar, but I'm just being me. You don't ever know when a dog is going to chase you, or you're going to have to run to get out of traffic, or just run. So I want to be able to at least be able to sprint a little. I don't know if I can sprint, but move when I need to move. So I'm stressed out. I'm tired. I'm beat. I'm going to take a nap, and maybe not a nap, a power nap. I'll say about 10-minute power nap. I have the air going. The car is running, and I do have ventilation, and I also have my CO2 detector in here. So I'm going to take a nice little nap. The car is going to turn off in about after 15 minutes because I don't have the key in the ignition, and that's perfect for me. So when it turns off, I know it's time for me to go. All right, I'll talk to you in a little bit. Well, the nap is over and it's time to move. I really enjoyed that. So it's time to go to my next stop. This is BB. I've folded up my linen, and so I'm ready to move. I think I want to put some pink in here to kind of liven it up a little bit. I've got some purple. So now I'm about to move on. I'm listening to a little bit of jazz, and it's cool in here, and so I'm moving right along. I looked in my fabric stash for some colors that I could possibly use to brighten up BB. I have this green and brown, which I don't have a lot of green in here, And I did not necessarily want to have green in here, but I like this fabric. Then I have this pink chevron that is bright and cheerful. And then there's another type of a pink. I'm not quite sure if that's peach or whatever. And then here's another one that's peach, that same color, but with gray background. So those are some choices that I have that I I'm not sure how I want to do that. And then I have some houndstooth that I like, and so I'm just fishing around for different colors and something to brighten up or bring some interest to BB. I did get the pins, but I don't know if they're gonna work because the ones, excuse me, I'm not focusing on, I'm doing all kind of stuff and not really pointing the camera where I wanted. But I did purchase some T-pins, and I'll show you those. Okay, these are the pins that I purchased from Home Depot. Not Home Depot, Office Depot. And these are T-pins. And I don't know if these are going to be sufficient. I thought that I could put them in the ceiling whenever I decided to put something up here. Maybe in that little recess area right there where there's lots of space. Right up in here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, right up in this area right here. I may put something in there, and I was thinking about putting something on the ceiling. I don't even know if that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not satisfied. I like the colors, like in this box right here, these boxes, I like those. And so out of these particular ones, I take this one out of the running. Okay, this one is bright and I kind of like that, but I also like this. It's subtle. And so I don't know, I still am not satisfied, so I won't be doing anything. It may be that I just need to do a different bed covering. That's my sleeping bag. And what I do is I put a sheet over my sleeping bag. Maybe I need to get something else to go on that. Now this little piece right here, this will match. I have my chevrons back there, and this will match with the chevrons. Sorry about my thumb. You know me and my thumb. Okay, so I had to give that some thought. I'll make a decision on what I'm going to do. And I think I will have to go with a color for the bed, even if it's not a comforter. But I was thinking about just making a cover to just add some color. I think then I'm going to go back and look in my stash and see if I can find something else that might be suitable or that might bring a little bit more flavor and joy in the environment. So let's see what I have. I looked back in the stash and I found this light blue with ivy accents. And I kind of like that to match the greenery at the top of the car. And then next I found this blue with flowers, light blue flowers. And I was afraid that that might be a little bit too dark for what I need. And of course, everybody knows that I love butterflies, and most of the ladies that camp with me like butterflies as well, but it just seems to not quite do it for me. I've gravitated back toward this piece of fabric right here. It's subtle, yet it does bring a little pop of color. So this is number one for right now. The pink chevron was a little bit too bright, and I didn't like it as well as I like the gray. Well, I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for coming along with me in this journey to try to figure out what I want to do next with BB. I'm going to say goodbye for now until I see you again or until you see me again. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I am looking forward to making the next video. You know how much I enjoy what I'm doing, and I enjoy taking you along with me. Stay tuned for a few silly moments in my journey. Things are in a bit of this. Things are in a little bit this. Things. And it may be that I'll use that. I don't know what for, but we'll see.